Welcome back everyone, a very warm welcome to you once again. It's Nick here, we're on the ZX Spectrum 48K. I'm looking at a game called Psycho Hopper, let's just define the keys here. Published by Mastertronic Plus in 1990, which means it's from Mastertronic's budget range, which would have cost £2.99. The game also came out in the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64. It's a platform shooter. Let's put the sound on there. I'd rather have sound on. Why does it just fall to sound off? Like those stars in the background. Yes, it's a platform shooter. You're on a space hopper. Those bouncy orange things that come popular in the UK from 1969 and around the world. So here we are. It's not orange, it's yellow, because the Spectrum can't do yellow. So, controls are awkward. Now, you see my magenta bar on the left. By pressing it up, I can increase the height of the bounce. But I need to time it around the obstacles, and we need to collect all these crystals on each level, right? Okay, now the story is, believe it or not, we're in chambers in a fantasy castle, don't know who owns the castle, and we must go all around them and get back home. I don't know how we ended up here in the first place in a big space hopper, but there you go. If you're watching this on a space hopper, then comment in the comment section below. I think it was designed by an Italian company originally, the space hopper that is, and went around the world under different names. Might be called the Kangaroo Hopper in Australia. You can fill in the information where you are in the description below. Who's that person? I don't know, but we'll shoot him, and now he should be dead. Should he die? That's it. He's crumbled into a load of bones. Now, it's not expert gameplay. You know this already. Dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat, and seeing how the game would have played back in the day. Now, because it is the budget range, would have been with a load of other budget games on a shelf in the shops. You might not have seen this because there would have been hundreds of thousands of them. But Mastertronic was one of the better ones, and it is interesting, although completely weird. So up, higher bouncing. Down, lower bouncing, although there is some inertia, and obviously left and right. Collect the diamonds and don't get killed. Now, there is a strength bar in the bottom right, which you might have seen, yellow, green and red. That will go down, so you're not going to get one hit and dead here. You've got a bit of leeway. It looks like the enemies are going to continually respawn looking at this. Now, this is the bit that would have annoyed me silly. It's trying to get the bounces perfect so you can actually get on the ledges. There might be a knack to this, I do not know. This is my first go on the thing, I keep telling you. Right, come on. A bit of parallax scrolling. Look at the right down the bottom there. For some reason that's moving quicker than the ground in the background, which is doesn't really make much sense. It's a bit disorientating, but never mind. Can I get here? As soon as you've collected all the diamonds, you're on to the next stage. Time is ticking down in the bottom there. So it looks like, well, I say we've got plenty of time. I don't know how many stars we got to collect. And above that is live. So it's a curio. It's an interesting one. It's scrolling well. It's moving well. But 1990, everyone. Who was on the ZX Spectrum in 1990? As kids, we was all after the best things back in the day. Nostalgia hadn't really settled in. And we all wanted Amigas and Mega Drives and Super Nintendos. But anyway, here it is, 1990 on a space hopper. Now, a space hopper isn't the best form of travel, you know. Oh, I've got that, good. Isn't the best form of travel. You wouldn't go to work or school on one. You'd be very, very slow. Right, zip along here. The character is flashing a little bit, not in clothes, but in graphics. Bit of a star field in the background, stars, but they're not moving anywhere, just gradually going across as we go across. That's quite clever. I do like those. It adds a bit of extra depth to the main screen. So it's okay. I think it's this good value for $2.99, and it's crazy. A bit like Pogo Stick Olympics. These games that shouldn't make sense, but only existed in 8-bit land, like the ZX Spectrum, Commodore 64, and the Amstrad CPC, which were the main ones. There were other ones, BBC Micro 2, and then the more obscure ones are Dragon 32, the Oracle, what's the name, and you know, all those. Right, Jupiter Ace, anyone? Right, okay, so how much more have I got to go? We will just have one go on this. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That keeps the channel going. Hit the bell notification if you want to get emails when new videos go up, which are quite regular. Or you can follow me on Twitter, Jenkins7X, or follow the Facebook page. There's links to that on the... Oh, I've done it. There's links to that on the channel page. If you want to get to the channel page, click on my username, that'll take you there. If you want to see other games we've reviewed and all different playlists, well, there's a link to the ZX Spectrum one in the description below as always. But if you go to the channel page again, click on my username, and then click on the playlist tab, unless YouTube would change the layout there, you will be able to see everything we've reviewed, which is sizable. So spread the love, certainly deserve it, the amount of content that's gone up. If every video made £1 a month, blooming hell. Come on, forget about it, eh? I'd be buying Twitter or stuff like that. But anyway, it's a slow burn, but it's all about the fun, reliving the memories, and more importantly, as always, that's the whole reason why the channel was created. The whole reason is to beat stress. So no matter what dark place you're in, if I get serious for a second, which is a struggle. I've been in dark places before. Good job, I can't believe I made it to 50. I'm still here, with God's help and other people's help. But yes, if this is helping you, distraction from reality, get you a bit more perspective, watch me talk rubbish on some stupid old game. Yay! Space Hopper, in the future, trapped in a castle, trying to escape and find your way home. Not based on a true story. The spikes below, I think we hit them, we'll be dead straight away. Right, come, let's just zip along. Go, 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 level 2. There's a lot of these fellas. Zipping around. Not quite sure how many levels this is good, but a fair few I would have thought. Right, oh, leave me alone, you twits. If you die, I think you have to start the level all the way from the end again. Oh, the ending used to be about 10 minutes long. Sometimes they go on longer. Shorter sometimes if they're terrible. Now, this game isn't terrible. It just arrived a bit late. The animation is good. The sound is good. I don't know why you'd want to play it with no sound, but anyway. It's a good idea. Although a little bit tricky. How do I get that one up there? I might have to go back the way I came. Let's. Strength's not looking good. Let's come back to it at some other point in the future. Let's go back this way. We'll come back to that. I just want to see you if there's any more of the things to be seen. How much further we got to get. It looks like there's either going to be at 3 or 4 diamonds. But yeah, the bouncing is a pain in the bum. Right. Uh-oh. Come on. Boing. Boingy boings. This is a bouncing game. Looks like the enemies are trying to come towards you in some sort of fashion. There's another star there. Right, okay. Well, or diamond. So 2 to get. Lives 3. I'm not sure I'll use all my lives here. But anyway, show you as much as we can. Oh, God. Yes, you do need to get used to the timing of the controls of your bouncing. I'm sort of like stuck between two pillars here. If you are currently stuck between 2 pillars on a big bouncy space hopper, then comment in the comment section below. But this isn't a space hopper, this is a psycho hopper, which comes with a big sort of like gun which fires blue potatoes. I think that's what it's doing. Those blue potatoes, eh? Or cyan potatoes, I would say. Guy's got a bit of a flat haircut, looks like it's been ironed. But he's staying on quite well, isn't he? His legs aren't moving, it's just bouncing like crazy. His feet sometimes moves on the bounce, which isn't a bad thing. Yes, prepare for level 2, I've died. Right, and you have to start all the way from the start again. So let's try and predict a different way. Now, looking at the time in there, it's a bit weird, because it's not minutes, is it? What is it? It's starting from 9... I don't know what that timer is. It's whatever period of time works out in ZX Spectrum Weird Fantasy Castle Land. 1990. Hands up who played this. If there's anyone in the comments who owned this, I'll be absolutely staggered. But put it in anyway, and I'll take it on face value. If you had it, then well done. What a piece of gaming history to actually have the cassette of this thing. I mean, if you had to explain this to a developing house who made games for PS5, they'd laugh you out the place. You go in there and go, right, what we're going to do, we're going to have a guy on a space hopper. Yeah, it's going to be a yellow one. He's going to have flat hair and a gun that fires cyan potatoes. And we're going to just collect diamonds and then get to the next stage. No, go away. I don't know if this has been turned into a movie or a hit novel as of yet. But it's got a lot of potential. It's, you know... It's a cursory tale what can happen in the future. Don't know who these yellow guys are. I presume it's an evil castle run by an evil person. Sucked us in here as well. He's got a sign outside his castle saying no space hopper games. We've just drifted in as a cool kid. And now we're in super duper ooper bother. The game's quite funny. It's okay. It's not a stellar title, but it holds together well. And it offers good value for $2.99. If I was in a shop as a kid and I'd made no plans to buy this game in the first place. But I did buy it for $2.99 on a whim. I wouldn't have been disappointed. Good, right, we've got that. Can we get to the end of level 2? Might be a chance. If I don't do, I might just reset it. Come on. Right, contact with the enemies does cost you. Was there any stars over here? I might have done a boo-boo there. I don't think I needed to go over here, did I? I should have just kept going right. I think I made it a lot more difficult for myself. If I was to have another go, which I probably won't do. No, I knew there wasn't a diamond here. Right, so now you're in trouble. These yellow guys are going to keep dropping down the hole, and they're going to take all my strength away because the space hopper's going very, very slow. Oh, curses! That was a big boo-boo. I had that in the palm of my hand then. So I was almost there. So you go across the top, get that diamond. Well, I might. I can't take any hits at all. I might get. Wait, now I need a lot of luck through here. Need a lot of luck through here about any contact, anything. Whoops. That's it. Now I don't want to get trapped in the middle. I want to go straight across. Boing, please. No, I'm probably not going to do it now. I don't think. Yeah, look, there's too much stuff. There's too much stuff coming on the screen. Yeah, no dive. Well, I don't want to go through all that again. But if I had a few other goes, I think I'd probably complete that. So an interesting one. One to frustrate you, see how far you can get. What a strange game, as quite often was the case. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that one. $2.99, can't argue with that. That was Psycho Hopper, published by Mastertronic Plus in 1990 on the ZX Spectrum 48K. And yeah, that's it pretty much. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
This isn't a space hopper, this is a psycho hopper, which comes with a big sort of gun which fires blue potatoes. I think that's what it's doing.